Welcome to another Physed minor game video. The game we're going to be looking at today is called Treasure Hunt. Now, the way this game works, you're going to need 60 cones and approximately 15 tennis balls. Now, the field of play, it can be pretty much whatever you want it to be, but it generally works pretty well if you use something along the lines of a basketball court. Now, the way the setup has to be arranged, you are going to need a bit of time to set this one up because you won't be able to have the students see you setting it up because they'll be able to know where the treasure is hidden. Now, the way you do it, you'll basically have the 60 cones or however many cones you start with. You'll place them and just spread them around the area so that there's a nice even spread of cones. Now, what you'll then do is you'll then spread the players around the outside, so each team will have a side that they can start with. Underneath those cones, you'll actually have 15 pieces of treasure, which are basically the tennis balls, hidden underneath those cones. So if you get those cones that actually don't have the holes at the top, that's probably not a bad option. Now, the way it works is one player from each team at a time is able to run out and they're actually able to pick up one cone to see if there's a hidden piece of treasure underneath that cone. If they find that when they lift the cone up there's nothing underneath it, they basically place it back down and then they run back and tag a teammate. That teammate can then run into the field of play, they can lift the cone. If they say, okay, yep, there's a bit of treasure under there, which is the tennis ball, they get to pick up that tennis ball, place the cone back down, and then run back to their teammates. The way the game works, they need to be able to communicate with their teammates to sort of help each other out, but they also need to be able to use their memory so they can remember which cones have already been lifted. Obviously, if they've been lifted and there's nothing underneath there, or if there was something underneath there, there's no point lifting that one again. So it's a good idea, and the students who are more observant and are paying attention, they'll obviously do pretty well in this game. And that's how you play Treasure Hunt. For more minor games and resources, head to physed.com.au or subscribe to the Physed YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.